for Tony Olisambeki on this day as we discuss politics. Yes, as we are talking about the program's name is Good Governance, and I have resource persons and I have guests and I have a seasoned analyst here to do justice to the topic of the day. What we are going to be discussing, we like talking about Nigerian politics because this is where we start from and this is how we're going to go to the rest of the world. And good morning once again. What are you doing today? Is a money making Monday, and what do you think about Nigerian politics and what do you think could be way forward? These are the things we are going to be discussing today. And as we start, I have in the studios Mr. Chinedu. Yes, he is the mobilizer of Good Governance Ministry, People's Restoration Movement, PRM. And he is not just only here, I have the pleasure of as well having other persons in the studio. Remember, this is Good Governance on Odenimo 99.1 FM, and it comes to you every Monday once it's 11 o'clock, and we move ahead. Yes, I have Mr. Chinedu Asuzu. Mr. Chinedu Asuzu, welcome to Odenimo 99.1 FM.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, our viewers and listeners.
Yes, everybody. And also welcoming Anenugu Ndubisi. He's a member as well of People's Restoration Movement. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, as well, I have Queen Mado. Yes, who says a woman doesn't know politics. I think after today, some of us who are looking at women, they don't know politics, would have a rethink. I want to welcome Queen Mado to Odenimo 99.1 FM as we discuss politics.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And the topic today is we are discussing something good, something that concerns Southeast, something that concerns Igbo, yes, and something that concerns Nigeria. And what is that? I want you to listen. Our topic today is the politics of Biafra versus politics of Nigeria. Yes, politics of Biafra versus politics of Nigeria. You know, Nigeria is the country we are living in, and there is something historically about Biafra as a group of people, and we're discussing the politics of Nigeria versus the politics of Biafra. Mr. Chinedu Asuzu, why politics of Biafra versus politics of Nigeria?
Oh, thank you very much, my brother and listeners. I want to let you appreciate what you are doing right here. Here is an educational program, political education, to get our people back on track. And today, based on the response we've been getting from people on this program, we decided to deem it fit to look inward, to let our people appreciate whom we are. Historically, we are Biafrans from this part of the world. The history had made it so. We have to embrace it. Now, we are Nigerians by citizenship, and we have to appreciate that and understand the situation at hand. Now, Nigerian people generally, whether from Oduduwa, or Biafra, or East, North, West, and South, Nigerian people have lost hope in the political system in Nigeria. The political class, the political leadership, they have considered it a failure. Now, we are trying to see what is actually workable. What politics actually once worked in Nigeria. During the time of independence, you can appreciate the fact that Nigeria was given or got their independence, and they had regional government, truly Republican federation units, and it helped each of the regions to strive independently. Coming down to this side, Mbakwe did a marvelous job. And what kind of politics did they play at that time? They played the politics of selflessness, the politics of innovation, the politics that encourage equity, fairness, and justice, the qualities that enshrined meritocracy as against mediocrity. You understand? That is how I put it. Now, since after that war, Nigeria fought so hard after that war to sweep under the carpet, to wipe away the history. But our people, if you fail to learn from the history, you are bound to repeat the mistakes of the past. Now, our people, if you ask them, they say, since you have been voting, what have you gained? Since you have been participating, what have you gained? Things are falling apart. And I want to let our people to understand that if you do not embrace what Biafra represents, equity, fairness, justice, progress, innovation. Look at when Biafra, at their short time, under war condition, invented various things. Refining oil, crude oil, fuel was not in scarce at the time of the war. Much more now, there is no war, yet Nigeria cannot harness their economic potential. Now, we have politicians of self-interest, personal interest, jumping from one political party to the other just to achieve their personal interest, as against public interest. We no longer have people that are selfless, that will go into office and deliver the mandate of the people. Now, we are here to encourage our people that it is time we all come out en masse to ensure that we have people that possesses the ideology of Biafra to occupy political offices so that they can deliver the selflessness in government, so that they can deliver innovation in government, so that they can ensure that after your children have gone to school, they don't need to leave southeast to go and find greener pastures outside Igbo land, and also seeking for the job provided by our own people in other places, because the government have made it very difficult for businesses to thrive in Igbo land. So these are the things we are trying to let our people to understand, that we are here to ensure that our people embrace this truth. Join PRM on this mission, because if you don't, then you have invariably embraced the opposite. Thank you.
Yes, according to Mr. Chinedu Asuzu, he says if you don't embrace this very movement, you are doing opposite. How can we know the truth? The politics of Biafra versus politics of Nigeria. That is the topic. Embracing politics as a way to equity, fairness, and justice, innovation, and progress, which, according to Mr. Asuzu, is what Biafra stands for. Now, who is going to guide the guardian? Yes, because there are some persons during their school days, there are some of these politicians that some of us look at like they have failed us, or they went into the position and they couldn't deliver what we were expecting from them. Yes, but during their school days, they were amazing. They were good SUG presidents, student union. And these days, student unions are not doing well. How can we catch them young? Because these persons that we are looking like they are not doing so well, they disappointed us in as much as all the talent they have. They were once good. How can we go back to the scratches, as in to the downside of the society, grassroots, to mobilize and to reorientate? This question is going to Mr. Anenugu Ndubese.
Yes, thank you, my brother. Yeah, that is why we are here, and that is why Chinedu Asuzu has been on this radio station for a very long time. It's almost a year now. He's doing it to sensitize our people. He's doing it to train the minds of the people on various communities. And it will be nearby. Ikuzielo onye okuzielo onye ọzọ. Onye n'ozi ọma obuli ya jekwuru onye ọzọ. O wee na-agbasa. Enwere mgbe Chinedu ga-eme ya sọsọ. Now, ajụjụ ịjụ ka a ga-esi ma ka even ndị na-etolite ụmụaka nọ na various places ka ha nweta this ideology
before the wrong ideology gets into them.
Yes, because ịma ife anyị na-ekwu bụ ideology of Biafra and the ideology of Nigeria. What is the difference between the two of them? Brother and people in various communities listening to us, eziokwu na anyị na-ekwu okwu n'elu mana ọ ka mma na anyị bupụrụ ya n'ala ka ndị be anyị ghọta ife ha na-ekwu. Ọ ka mma na anyị kọwara ya ọfụma ka anyị ghọta na ife anyị na-ekwu bụ mgbe nna nna anyị fa na-eme ya. Ị na-ekwu ndọrọ ndọrọ ọchịchị nke Biafra ka etu esi eme ya. Ndọrọ ndọrọ ọchịchị nke a na-eme na various communities like my own village for instance, Enugu, from Enugu here.
Okay.
Anyị chọọ iwepụta onye ga-abụ our community chairman ma our town union PG ma igwe, a na-eje n'ụlọ rọpụta onye na-eme ezigbo omume na a ga-ajụ onye ka o si kpata ego. How did you make your money? That's the first question. How are you living with your family, your wife? How do you coordinate with people around you? These are the questions a ga-ajụtasị wee ghọta ụdị mmadụ ịbụ. Ọ bụrụ na ịbụ ezigbo mmadụ, obodo ka ọ dụrụ ijekwuru gị sị gị pụta ka ịchịa, maka ọchịchị bụ service to the people. Ọchịchị abụrụ ka ị bụrụ master bụrụ ọga, ọ ka ị bịa chia ndị mmadụ savụọ, ọ bụrụ ka ịchịgbuo ndị mmadụ. So etu afọ ka ndị nna anyị fasi eme ya. Onye nwoke iji wee sị na ndị be anyị are the original holder and the owner of democracy because we are Republicans. So ọ bụrụ na arọpụta onye na-edunu ọma na ndị mmadụ wepụtara ya, o wepụta onwe ya na-achị ọchịchị and na-ekwu eziokwu, and ọchịchị afọ ọ na-achị is to serve the people. Nya iwere onwe ya as a servant. Anyị na-eme elu echi and a na-eme chere na a na-eke ego too much, anaghị eke ego tigbuo ozugbo, anaghị etigbu azogbu. So that is the ideology of our people. Now, ideology of Nigeria, which is, of course, we all know how Nigeria came to be. We know who created Nigeria. Nigeria was created by white people. Nigeria, from 1914, Nigeria was created for administrative convenience. Just because southern part of Nigeria and northern part of Nigeria, o si ndị ọcha ike icheta asị ngwa bịa nọkọta ọrụ ka ọ wee dụrụ anyị ize iche. So anyị ebidozie na-eweli etu afọ gagide wee ruo 1916 ekwekọrịta ka a nọkọta ọnụ. So mana outside that, enwere ndị nwe obodo tutu ndị ọcha abịa. O doro ya anya enwere mgbaghadụ n'okwu n'onwe, enwere ndị nwe obodo before ndị ọcha abịazi bịa kụziela anyị their own models, their own type of democracy, you know. Now ihe anyị na-ezu ihe a bụ how do we differentiate between the type of democracy, the imported democracy, and the indigenous democracy, which is the Biafran democracy, and the ideology which we are discussing. And it is only when we understand these two, the difference between these two things, that our own children in school, people from the various places, the market leaders, people in Keke na Pepe, people inside the motor parks, once they understand this difference, then ikuzi chinina biano ka iwepute onye ga-achị ọchịchị. Ha ajụgodu question, onye ga-achị ọchịchị or Nigerian ideology ka ọ na-practice, ka Biafran ideology ka ọ na-practice. Now, ka ị ga-esi malụ onye na-practice Nigerian ideology, etu ị ga-esi malụ onye na-practice Nigerian ideology bụ onye ga-ebuli ego na-eke everybody, na-eke onye na-akọwa na-ekwe n'ihe mmemelu unu na ọwụ na mba na social contract na ihe inside with your people, ọwụ na memere this thing ya unu kpọchieta m azụ. Enwe onye na-aba n'ọchịchị sị na ọ bụrụ na ya baa n'ọchịchị gọvanọ na ụmụ ya niile nọ n'obodo oyibo agụwa akwụkwọ dị anyị edunetewe na Nigeria ka agụwa akwụkwọ n'ala Igbo na secondary school public schools dị n'ala Igbo oloko win la ọchịchị ọkpọnata akwa ofu onye nwere onye ọkpọnata and ndị be anyị ajụrụ ya si ya ọkwa isi na ị ga-akpọnata ụmụ gị ka ha baa na public schools ha jụrụ ya that question. So all that awareness ka ị ya mara na politics of ideology of Nigeria bụ onye afọ ya bịa ọ na-akọpụlụ ego bụlụ bọs ọ na-ekegwugo tigbo mana politics of Biafra bụ the person ga-abịanụ ntọnala do very humble ilegodi anya ịma na amụrụ ya na ntọnala ya o nwere ntọnala enwe ebe o si wee pụta then ọ na-ekwu historically ịbịa na history ọkọwala uru na-ebelieve na ihe ya ma maka Nigeria ụjọ ama ntụ ya ịkpọ Biafra afa ịghọtago ọhụrụ everybody ya bịa na redio ka ụjọ ya ekwe but Biafra ame Biafra ụjọ a na-ekwu ya maka ọkpọ ya ndị Fulani ndị ya na ya na-emekọ ihe somewhere asị ya nna ka eze ọdụ ka a na-ekwuzi nke na-eme ihe ọzọ. So ihe na-ekwu in effect is that for us to understand the line, there's a demarcation between the politics, the ideology of Biafra and the ideology of Nigeria. And the ideology of Nigeria is very simple. I know if you name around us. Ideology of Biafra is technological advancement, equity, fairness, and justice. Ezioku Bondo.
Ezioku.
The Lord the Sovereign.
Yes, so then 9.1 FM, I'm in against now. If I know, I don't know about good governance ministry. We are talking about politics of Biafra versus politics of Nigeria. Embracing politics as a way to get equity, fairness, and justice, innovation, and progress. I wonder if I was in Nako, Nabro, Inyaka, Kowa, Dimma. Inanya imana ife na-emere ọfụma ada adịkwana ma na-eme ihe ọfụma ọfọ onye ọbụla both onye ukwu ma onye nta nwada na-ebe anụ Queen Mmadụ Queen Mmadụ we are going to move to you now because women are important. So I'm asking, considering the number of women in every society, virtually in Nigeria as well, and in Biafran aspect of it, if you talk about the ideology, I think women are in higher number. So I'm asking, how can the women folks join politics of Biafran ideology having the most population in Nigeria? Because women are in high population, but when it comes to politics, go and vote, go and sensitize, you find them wanting. How do you think women, forget about things that are causing it, but how can we make amends?
Thank you very much. Okay, first of all, we have a very poor understanding about politics in this part of the world, especially the East. They just feel like it's not needed. They don't really understand the importance of it. They don't know that politics control everything down to their bedroom. They don't actually know that someone can just sit there and make a politics that will affect how your husband gives you money for food.
Wow.
So yes, that is how important politics is. If you know how much important politics is, you put your all to make sure you have the right person seated. That is it. So coming down to your question about how women can come in, it first of all is sensitization, because even down to the men, a lot of men don't even understand how important this thing is. Because that day you see a lot of people saying they should go and take offense salah. You should go and sit down in your house and leak offense salah on election day. Then you see funny people telling you, because ego hope no affecting the Biafra. Heavens, you are still here. You just keep quiet. Okay, there is this thing I saw yesterday. I think it was just a local government election that took place at Aba. They have over 500,000 registered voters around that place, just a little election. And the people that came out for that election was 11,000. And whatever, if that 11,000 people voted a madman, that madman will rule that 500,000. This is the point. We need a lot of sensitization. This is not even about gender. Everybody must put hands on deck and make sure that everybody, boy, girl, little girl or whatever, knows the importance of politics and the importance of, in fact, how it affects anything that concerns you. If you go to the north, they make sure that even their toddler votes.
The toddler voting isn't that...
It's wrong actually, but they actually understand. They understand the game of numbers. They understand that what can bring anybody. If I say it's Chinedu I want now, the only thing that can make Chinedu, for example, now we are how many numbers that we are right now? We need a president right here. The only thing that can make Chinedu a president if 4 of us vote for him, right here, and you can't rig it. You can never rig it. No matter how much you think that the situation is bad, terrible, they are going to rig the election, they are going to do this. There is a number you cannot rig. Obiano was made governor with 230-something thousand voters. That's as horrible as it can be. But we have over 6 million eligible voters in Anambra State.
6 million?
Yes.
Yeah, eligible and 2.4
then 2.4 registered. But the people that came out for the election, then 500,000 came out for the election, and 200,000 made it.
Then what could have made those people not to come out after registering?
That's voter apathy.
That is, yes, exactly.
Voter
Lots
apathy.
of interest.
People
Lots of
disfranchise
interest.
themselves.
They just feel like it's not needed, it's not important. I was talking to one keke guy the other day, and I told him that, look at the road you are flying. Are you not bothered about this? Election is coming. You make sure you make a difference. Come out and vote. He said his vote is not going to count.
His vote is not going to count.
Exactly. That his vote is not going to count. And if you say anybody is going to give him 2,000 naira, he will collect. I thought you will continue to use 2,000 naira and sell your future for the next 4 years.
And we are talking about not selling your future.
Exactly.
In the next 4 years. And speaking of which, you can join this very program and be part of it, because according to Queen Mado, that everybody's vote should count and everybody's is important. It's not about gender. It's about you.
Yes,
whether
it's
you're
not
a woman
about gender. It's about you. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, it is a game of numbers.
If
we come out in our numbers and vote, these people will do nothing. They can't rig the election. If we come out, if we say Chinedu is the person, I'm just giving an example, and 2 million of us come out, how will you rig it? We stay there, count the vote before we leave. It's not something you just do and
in fact, one day will not be enough to
There's not going to be enough.
One person's vote. A whole day will pass.
Exactly.
Okay. Yes, I want your own point to count. I want your own opinion to count. You at home, 070-194-78850. Remember, this is an interaction section. I want you to be part of it. But you can do that only when you pick up your phone and call 070-381-55515. We are talking about politics of Biafra versus politics of Nigeria, embracing politics as a way to get equity, fairness, and justice, innovation, and progress. So, ndebai agamachoke bo mani bo bikoloteke ikwe ife na radio. Don't say things that are going to be insensitive to the sensibility of another person listening to you, whether from another tribe, whether from your tribe, whether a woman or man. Please say something that is going to elevate humanity, not to downgrade humanity. That's our target, because at the end of the day, we would like to have peace and development. Remember, this is Good Governance Ministry, People's Restoration Movement. I have the resource persons and political analysts here. They are going to be listening to your questions and answer you. But remember, this program is sponsored by BVI. Yes, let us take a little bit message. And when we come back, pick up your phone and call.
This program is sponsored by BVI Channel 1, an online media for the unity of Ndibo, with over 146,000 subscribers and millions of followers all over the world. Search for BVI Channel 1 on YouTube and Facebook, or call 0810-420-7522. The number again is 0810-420-7522. BVI Channel 1, Voice of Ndibo, Voice of the People.
Yes, so you're welcome to Denibo 99.1 FM, and today we are discussing good governance. And our topic today is politics of Biafra versus politics of Nigeria. Remember, whatever you're going to say, this very place is still under Nigeria government, under Nigeria constitution. So do not say things that is going to be insulting to any leader or to any institution, because the institution is responsible in regulating what we are doing on radio, and radio is a tool for innovation, good governance, yes, equity, fairness, and justice according to the topic of today. So let us not abuse it. Call us on 070-194-78850. In 1 minute, turn down the volume on your radio set. We would like to listen to you. Please, tell us your name as well. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Good Governance Ministry.
Thank you very much. I'm Tony Edison.
Okay.
Yeah, I look at those now.
Okay.
I'm not getting on the list. And I know what you're talking. I think Biafra, I think Nigeria.
Ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị ọbụrụ ọchịchị na onwe ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị Biafra na nke Nigeria.
Ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị Nigeria abụghị okwu. Anyị ga-ama na ndị Igbo bụ ndị agbụrụ Chukwu ghọtara n'onwe ha. Nye ha amamihe pụrụ iche, nye ha nghọta, nye ha ike, nye ha ịdị n'otu, nye ha ịfụnanya. Anyị wee na-elekọta onwe anyị anya ka anyị were bụrụ nwanne. Anyị wee na-enyekọrịta onwe anyị aka na kịta ụkọ ọtụtụ ụkarị oke pụrụ igbo ụzọ gbuo emegere na ndị Igbo abụghị ihe kwesịrị imeli gbabanye gị na-elebanye anya na okwu Naijiria kwesịrị igbo ụzọ gbuo okorobịa ọsọma. Ya bụ ana m ekele ụlọ iwepụta ọnọdụ a ọ dị mma ọ bụla gị anyị ga-ege ntị mee ka ọ daa ha n'obi ma ọ nwere ya kpọrọ ihe n'ọrụ ọ ga-abara anyị uru n'ọdịnihu. Anyị ga-ete n'ihe nwere onwe anyị nyere nwanne anyị aka ọnwa adịrị anyị ụmụta anyị onye ha na-eme obodo anyị nwee mmepe ụfọdụ obere nnewu dịka ọdịkịta ọ na ndị Igbo ga-enwe ike pụta nju were amalite inye ha lụọ ọrụ mee ihe. Obodo anyị bụ ala Igbo bụ ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị Biafra ma ebuli anyị elu ya na ndị ọzọ ama abụ
Okay, daalụ. Ka onye ọzọ bata. Yes, ka onye ọzọ bata biko ọ bụ na ịbata maka na time adịrọ rinne oge adịrọ rinne ka nwanne gị wee batakwa in 1 minute ka ị nyere anyị aka. Call us on 070-194-78850 or 070-381-55515. Our topic today is politics of Nigeria versus the politics of Biafra, embracing politics as a way to get equity, fairness and justice, and innovation and progress. What do you have to attain all this? You can as well ask Mr. Chinedu question or Mr. Anenugu question as well, NWC, or you can as well ask Queen Mado. They are going to answer you accordingly. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Good Governance.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning.
Hey, Mochianyas, you can call us back. Sorry for that. The network couldn't help us, but you can call us on the same line. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Turn down the volume on your radio state. On your phone. One name, what's not you can
politics of Biafra and Nigeria. I'm now going to drive by your message home. I need to go and tell you, I want to take you on the you get them money you were there and I hear this you were them money and I am a so I don't know when I see for politics in Nigeria, so for politics in Nigeria, I'm going to Biafra, I'm
okay. Dalo. Also, Achiku maka Nigeria, Kuwaga maka Nigeria, no my friend Kumaka Biafra. Nkabuntunye Nkegi. Remember, you are to say something, but your opinion is left for you. But you have to talk to the question and the topic we are talking about. We can have that one another day, but for today, I want you to speak to the topic of the day. Oh, thank you. Hello. 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 Good morning.
Hello.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Hello.
Oh, can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh, my brother, call us back. You couldn't hear us, but we are hearing you very well. Maybe you change your position or you call the other number. If you couldn't get one, you call the other. Call 070-194-78850 or 070-381-55515. 5. Remember, you are on to Denibo 99.1 FM. The program is Good Governance Ministry. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Turn down the volume on your radio set.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, this is Mr. Stefani Loka calling from Anambra State.
Okay.
To be precise.
Okay. Go ahead.
Cancer, Suba, and Vicom.
Well, what's not equal cooking? I'm putting them up never more be poor and bottle the
Okay, Rico, I can go to Monia, from Africa because I'm going to join the program. More Africa, not any difference between government of governance of Biafra and
okay.
Those to differentiate the two.
Okay.
We are very understandable. Or we live away from the Biafra, ever is a government, every man can wear respect and love to each other. Ever can wear a refined mind and behavior. Give Nanchikokum autonomy with you much time. Now. Biafra, every people, every internal region, southwest, south, is thirsty to live and see Biafra come to existence. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Hello? Hello, please turn down the volume on your radio set so that we can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead. I ain't the one my cake make a fagin ebisia. No, oh.
So, Anama, no, you need to come out.
Can you?
I cannot come with no never. When I work out, Makana, you only put your tomato up now. Or what I didn't name. Easy Biafra, when I'm marrying or to cheer with a guitar. Marble, the member on the Rochester. But what did the guy see? Noble, Copano is there, and if Madiana way can they walk? Okay, you get Biafra, Mobile also. And when you might not the car, Aluna, and you buy here. And I keep an even money going to them at the Waka. Obono, and boy, or you go there and see Yashi. I ain't even money where I need to buy. And I take it an age when I need. Here, who will be according to when I got Nandicano. That's what I got here. I am not to go to Nigeria. I'm a monoble when I have to be a Macatweka, Nigeria, not all Nigeria down.
Okay, dalo. One magama chokwan obu na ikpa nke ide ukwu na ife ga mebi ife. Yota go obu ni na-ekwu e na-ata eze alụ wana ekwu ife anyị na-ekwu ife a bụ ka wa na onu anya ọzọ maka otu ga-esi wee kwu mebiela anyị ife. Remember to say something that is not going to be insensible to the sensibility of the next person around you, whether another tribe or another political ideology. You can just help correct in love. Hello? Hello?
The call number.
Oh, you can call us back. Okay, go.
Now, near Ethiopia, near Biafra, the Prince will not go back. Paselo, Ndoro Biafra, and Ndoro Nigeria. Imana, I don't need by I want to be Biafra, and I need by precisely. Or I need one open up one you go to Rihanna or freedom. Yapatona, onye nogidere ebere ile ọrapụ ụlọ nke nne ya lụkwado onwe ụlọ nke ya nwere onwe ike Naijiria dịka ife na-ekwu okwu mgbe a zọrọ Biafra anyị gbatara oil ka mmanụ dị n'obodo a tụọ na-aga mgbe ha nụrụ anya gbaịtọra amụghọm ụgọmụha na onwe m n'ebe a kịta ọ bụ na ejesiri m akwụkwọ ike ọ bụ na njesiri akwụkwọ ike o nwere nka ebubu nkara ide akwụkwọ nkuzi ide emergency of a man of a Messiah in the name of Namdi, can one camera who are not enough for talking to Kata, and nobody yet. Yeah, even that you go up and don't know, Chika, I want to really, who are not really far, where you really far. Or when the Chicano half time mass, they are too good. We generally must say, ọ ya ya eme na ma ewu ma ọkụkọ onye mere ndị mmadụ anya mara ife kịta igosi dịka onye nke ọsọ ya na-agwa okwu na keke na ịtụchagodo vootu ma ịtụrụ ọ bụrụ ihe ịtụrụ n'aka ka a ya agụrụ that is Nigerian for you.
Hello. Yeah, my brother, Dan, if I know, but nobody my Hagama Choki, Igenti, Ikupani, Getwayenti. So we will come back to the studio to take more contribution from our analyst here, Mr. Chinedu Asozo. Yes, we're talking about policies of Biafra versus the politics of Nigeria, embracing politics as a way to gain freedom, fairness, justice, equity, innovation. But we are having divergent tones now. Those people that made up Biafra then, talking about is some person saying now they do not believe in Biafra again. What happened?
Well, we're not talking about Biafra as a territory now.
Both the ideology.
Okay, now because some of the reactions from the people, you see the frustration, you understand the anger, you understand the apathy, why they are not interested in Nigerian political process. It is not just only for our people down here. Across Nigeria, from the north, east, west, south, every Nigerian, I've said it time without number that Nigerians are victims of Nigeria because of the kind of government we have had all this while. Now, we are talking about the solution. How do you get yourself out? Do you stay there and continue lamenting in every year in, year out? What we're telling our people is that we need to change our attitude, ourselves. Because you cannot have good education, you cannot have good roads. Your children will not be able to secure employment, even without knowing anybody, if the system continues. And what is that system? The system of political impunity. I am on here now. The system of who know who. The system where money politics is the order of the day as against ideological politics. We are saying that the politics of Biafra represent ideologically based politics. And what are those ideologies? The ideologies of selflessness in government. But when you are saying that you are not interested in who gets into power, how do you get that? How do you get that kind of person with the Biafran ideology that will change your life for good? And not what the same people are now lament. Will be the same people will tell you in year 2000 or Megini or Nalo. It doesn't make sense.
That was why I asked. That very ideology, some persons that were part of the ideology, I say some, not all, are now kind of doubting that ideology.
No, because
they do not trust it again.
No,
saying I don't want to be part of it because it can't give me what I really wanted. Maybe they now want something different. Maybe that selfishness is what this person wants now.
You know, some people we were discussing with somebody yesterday. You were asking us, now what is your interest in all these things?
That is what we're saying.
Why are you out to change the system? Yes, we understand that the system is bad. Why do you want to kill yourself trying to change the system? He said, thank God you acknowledge that the system is bad. And I must tell you, even most of the people listening will tell you and accuse, they have accused us so many, even on live radio here, that we have your own interest. No, something like that. Now, you see the mentality of our people. The mentality of our people in the sense that they even suspect those who are making sacrifices. They love confidence in it. So, they are in fact, so how
do we come out of it?
That is why we are here making this sacrifice to take the people out from that narrative, to change their attitude, their mentality, so that they will understand the difference. Because you cannot be free when you don't know yourself. It starts from inside you. That freedom starts from inside. Many people are still mentally enslaved by their ignorance and by their emotions, but want to free the people, want to free their minds. And that is why we are dedicating our time, our resources, our energy to educate the people, because back at the real Tenibido, when we get to that point where an average Igbo man will understand the difference between these two, they will be able to understand what truly good governance is all about and how they can do it. And the only way we can, just like my sister said here, by numbers. Politics is a game of number. We have the greater number of people suffering. We have the greater number of people shouting they need freedom, economic freedom, political freedom, and the rest of them. We have greater number of people languishing in poverty. Why don't we galvanize this energy, convert it, and channel it towards the political freedom? Because everything revolves around it. If you have 2.4 million voters that are registered, they came out, and about 1.5 is rooting in for one person. Tell me who will rig that kind of election. It is not possible. We want to let our people understand that. And we want more other people who are eligible to insist that they must. In fact, if we don't vote, there will be no election. If we are not voting, there will be no election. Until it gets to that point, there is no hope for the people.
Until it gets to that very point, there is no hope for people. If we do not vote, there won't be election. And how can people do this? One way could be to listen. So we're moving to Queen Amado. We're talking about the politics of inclusiveness. And some persons of different views have different approach to this same politics. So persons from Biafran land or Biafran side of Nigeria or ideology in Nigeria will be having a different solution to the problem of Nigeria. How can we reconcile these very views and ideas that are not same? But everybody's claiming to help this environment we find ourselves. Yes, whether wrong or right, everybody, how can we harness all of them? Because one way or the other, we need to be alive and we need to coexist.
True. Okay, thank you. Like he said earlier, it starts from the mind, the mindset. The idea for all these things is to sensitize. How can you do this now is to let them open up and know the power that lies in politics. They need to know. The fact that you are emotionally attached to something doesn't mean you are going to bet it. It can take hundreds and hundreds of years. But there is a channel. If you want to go to, or if you want to go to Asaba through Oka, you pass through Onitsha. You cannot fly and go to Asaba from Oka. It's not possible. You must pass through Onitsha.
But there's no effort. Afraid of Onitsha.
But you're afraid of Onitsha now. What will you do? It's either you stick to your Oka and be dreaming about Asaba for the rest of your entire life, or do what? Pass through Onitsha and damn the consequences and get to Asaba. That's just it.
So how do you convince
So what am I trying
Onitsha?
to say now is, if actually you want to go through Asaba, which is now the politics, if you want to go to the dreamland now is Asaba.
Yes.
Now the politics is now Onitsha. So, if you really actually, you have Biafra at heart, you should love politics, because you should know that is where the power lies. You should know that is the only channel to get what you want. You should know that if you put the right person there, it may take time, but one day it will click. You should know that you need to put them in strategic places. They are the one that will bring it to the National Assembly, to the, what's it called? Senate. That is National Assembly, Senate and House of Rep. Thank you. They are the one that they need to have your interest at heart. And you have to start from the grassroots. When you need to sensitize people, put the right people there. Let's start from our local government. Let's stop buying ordinary local government. All this kind of, when you damn people and tell them, damn your money. In fact, we are not interested. You will see that we will start betting the new people. So we need to bet the new men that understand what we want. You just can't sit down and be fantasizing and be emotional and be insulting people. And you won't blame them, because someone banked on their vulnerability and took advantage and sold an idea he thought is better.
Now, in addition to what you asked concerning how to harness these different views on how to solve the common problem of Nigeria, it is simple. We have said it time without number, that the structure of Nigeria is the problem of Nigeria. The foundation is the problem. And I made one reference sometime between Ahmadu Bello and Zeke. When Zeke told Ahmadu Bello that he let us forget our differences and coexist.
Exactly.
And Ahmadu Bello responded, no, but we must understand our differences. Now, in that understanding about differences and what works for me may not work for you. That's why we need the regional government, the restructuring of Nigeria, the changing of the constitution that will accommodate each one to develop at their own pace in accordance to their tradition, customs, and norms and values. You understand? Now, bringing it back home, we must understand whom we are as a people. Ọ bụrụ na anyị amara ebe mmiri ruo amaba anyị ama ebe mmiri ya nọ weta ka anyị ife anyị na-ekwu okwu anyị ekwughị in English kwuo ma n'Igbo ka ndị be anyị wee ghọta. We are the ones shooting ourselves in the leg. Anyị nwaji aka anyị emerụ onwe anyị arụ na-emekpa onwe anyị arụ. Anyị nwaji aka anyị jide onwe anyị n'ọlụ maka ndị na-eti na emegbu over na emegbu over na emegbu over. Anya n'ime onye afọ enyekwa the same opportunity ahụ nke anyị na-enye ndị mmadụ ịfụkwa na ọ ga-asị gị nna ọ nara ego ka o zuzuo ike ọ ka na-atakwa ọbụ afọ ọ na-ata ịfụ that not ihe nwere mental slavery and mental poverty. Ọ bụrụ na anyị nwere ike understand this simple message chịkọnata onwe anyị ọnụ under this PRM anyị tega ijebere ije a ka ndị be anyị wee ghọta ebe a na-eje. Ọ bụrụ na ndị be anyị ga-ekwe chịkọnata onwe fọ ọnụ dịka ndị PRM na-achịkọba beginning with Anambra state election na ba knock on the corner. If we must come together, we have to do it now under PRM or a tested and proven platform by people driven by ideology. And this ideology is unquenchable. You cannot quench it. It is a fire that is burning that we want to ignite in every homes, in every corner. Start now from your marketplace, ebe anyị na-azụ afịa ebe ị na-alụ ọrụ na your community. Bido gbasaba ozi, bido chịkọba ndị mmadụ under PRM. Call 08104207522 ma ọ wee kpọọ 08060982212 ka ị join no PRM bido ebe afọ ị nọ kịta chịkọba ndị mmadụ gwaba ndị mmadụ sifa ha na-ege Odenigbo na program a 11 o'clock to 12 every Monday. I must tell you ihe a na-akọwa sị faith comes from hearing. And how can our people have faith if they have not had the message?
Yes,
Thank you very
how
much.
can our people have faith if they have never had the message? Faith coming from hearing. So we would like to hear from you now. 070-194-78850 or 070-381-55515. Please, if you call, make sure to make your comment brief and straight to the point. And be conscious of what you say to each other. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello. Good morning.
Okay, good morning, brother.
Go ahead.
Dr. Chibike from Mumbo.
Okay, Chibike, welcome.
Okay. I thank God for your topic and your what is discussing this very day. It's so much hard over it. But my problem with our people is this. Bible says we shall know the truth and it will set us free. People that champion this very cause of Biafran issue, apart from Ujuku and Mazin Namdekano now, others are fraudsters. I can mention them. If you ask me to mention them.
That's not what we're talking
That's
about.
not what we're talking about because you might not have facts and statistics.
I'm coming. What I'm saying is this. If you can go on your own path to make sure that what you're saying is reality, go on with it. Because I remember when Nanikano said, if you know how you can get Biafra on your own way, do it. We want Biafra. Let us do our own separate because we don't have anything to do with it.
I guess that's not what we are talking about. Please, if you call, talk to the topic of the day. Our topic of today is politics of Biafra versus politics of Nigeria.
How do you get it
Embracing politics as a way to get equity, fairness and justice, innovation and progress. We're talking about how to use politics to get all this. Please, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Make it briefly.
All right. Good morning. I am Wisdom. I'm calling you from all the way from Twitter this morning.
Okay, welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you.
From what you've been saying, I actually appreciate the organizers of the program. People, kudos to you. It's not, and I want to just move straight forward without trying to waste much time. Yes, the politicking of ideology is very important. When you get to USA, that is what is obtainable. Ideology is one of the most important things that drives whatever thing you see that drives in a nation. The Republicans have their own ideology, and you can't get today that the Republican left Republican Party for Democratic Party. I don't know if you understand me. So what we have in Nigeria today is as a result of people, what I term prostitutes, politicians.
Please, be conscious of your words. So what do you think we should do to get better? That should be the target in 20 seconds.
Yeah. What we should do is that ideology, politics of ideology, not the politics of when my friend is in PDP and is doing well, and I discover that there is money pumped there, I leave APC and enter PDP. What this young man that organized this program is simply saying is this: let us have this ideology where we are coming from. We have first Biafra before Nigerians. So when we get this particular ideology, it will help us so that when somebody is coming, throwing out his wealth and all, you discover that this is not what the ideology, this is not the ideology we represent. But when somebody with that ideology comes, we grab that person, and with all these things, I believe we are going to go forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Remember, this is a Good Governance Ministry. My name is Buchi MSC, and I'm standing in for Tony Olisambeki. He's going to be back by next week, Monday. We do this very program every Monday, 11 a.m. And I thank you for listening, you that called, you that listen, and you that is going to take this very message to the nooks and crannies of the earth, and most especially Nigeria. Mr. Chineda Suzu, we thank you for being here. Mr. Ndubisi and Enugu, we thank you. And Queen Madu, thank you for being here as well. What's your final word in 10 seconds, Mr. Ndubisi and Enugu? To our people.
Okay, now, it is the absence of an ideology that gives you money politics. Now, no one and the mother and something had an anya, but ideology. Oh, yeah, but Haja say, Kada Lego, Nego, Gaga first. They will not be talking about giving them money before they vote.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We have office in Oka. People can come to Oka by Whatapp and ask questions, meet us in person, apart from calling. Talking to us through
on radio. Yes, yeah. Thank you. We don't have much time again. I thank you, Mr. Chineda Asuzu, for being here. And I thank you, Mado Queen, for being here as well. I thank you as well for listening. Next week, same time, same station by 11 a.m. Yours sincerely, Buchi Messian says, thank you, keep living and keep believing and keep loving humanity and Nigeria and every other person around you. Thank you. So till next time, thank you.